Hello everyone, it's Kakar with a new video. Topic of the day is verb. Let's come to its concept. What is basically verb? Whenever we hear the word verb, we understand one thing, we come to one conclusion that action is what we call verb. But let me give you some examples. If I say he plays cricket, he played cricket. Now if you see, both of the statements are in indefinite tense, but we can differentiate them through verb. Which tense is it? It's present indefinite and it is past indefinite. Due to what we have to understand that it is present and it is past due to verb. Like definitely here it shows action, so we can we can be right that yeah, verb shows an action. But when we come to one more example, if I say he is my friend, he was my friend. Now if you see, this is present tense, this is past tense. Why we have understood that it is present and it is past? Due to this verb. Now if we analyze this statement, we do not have any action in it and verb does not show any action. So basically when we talk about verb, the word verb, you should understand that verb basically means what? Of course, verb basically means time. We can say verb means time because verb shows tense every time and tense is definitely giving the sense of time. So when we talk about verb, we should understand that it shows time. Okay, this is like simple meaning of verb. Now let's define it through grammar so then we will be able to understand its complete concept. We can define verb as verb has been derived from Latin term verbum, which means most important, and it shows action, position, state, condition, relation, etc., including time. Like it has been taken from Latin term. Which Latin term? That is verbum. These days you can use this term in English and it is most of the time used. And verbum basically means most important. Now, what does it mean, most important? When we talk about the word verb, it is most important. The reason is that without verb, you cannot formulate a sentence. Without verb, you cannot formulate a tense, even. And verb can alone formulate complete statement. How? Like for example, if someone is coming from outside and I just say, stop. Now that person will definitely get stopped and that person understands what I mean. If someone is coming and if someone is going somewhere and he is asking for my permission, if he say, may I come, may I go, and I will just say, go. So what does it mean? That person would understand me completely that yeah, I have told him go. So basically when we talk about these kinds of examples, stop, go, these are our what? Again, these are verbs and they are working as proper statements. They give complete sense. They convey complete message to next person. Therefore, we say that verb is most important. If you want to judge any statement, whether it is in past, present or future, you should judge its verb. Therefore, it is very, very, very important. If you do not have object in a sentence, it's fine. It can run. If you do not have subject in a sentence, even it is fine. But if you do not have any verb in a sentence, you do not have even a sentence. You do not have even a tense. Clear? Therefore, it is most important. So we have defined it like verb has been derived from Latin term verbum, which means most important, and it shows action, position, possession, state, relation, etc., including time. Time is its primary and its primary element. We cannot deny that verb shows time. Clear? So let's have some examples of verb, like how it shows relation, action, position, state, condition, etc. So we will come to the very first one. The first example is she cooks food. Here verb is food. What does it show? It shows action. Then we have, like we say, he is my friend. What is verb here? Of course, is, and it is showing what? Relation. Then we have one more verb, that is, he is a teacher. What is verb here? Is, what does it show? It shows position. When we come to one more example, this is my pen. What does it show? Here verb shows possession. Ownership. Definitely they both are different in law, but here we can take them as one. Means we can take them in same sense. Okay, possession. If I say he is ill, what is verb here? Is. What does it show? Condition. So simple is that when we talk about verb, verb could show anything: relation, position, condition, fiction, notion, etc. And what will be the compulsory element in it? That would be time. That it shows time. Like if it is showing action, even then it shows time. If it is showing a relationship, even then it shows time. If it is showing position, even then it shows time. If it is showing a possession, even it shows time. If it is showing a condition, even it shows time. It means the compulsory element is time. Means verb shows time. And apart from that, you could go for different aspects of verb. Means it could show different things. Is that clear? I hope it is clear. Now let's come to its types. Verb basically has two types. We have some different topics in verb. First we have its types, then we have its kinds, then we have its moods. Yeah. So we'll discuss its types for the in departure. Then we will go for the next topic. Verb basically has two types. The very first type of verb is transitive verb. Second is intransitive verb. Simply, you could understand the concept of them. It is like when we talk about transitive, just remember that it depends upon what? Object. So we can define transitive verb as the verb that needs object for complete sense, that is called transitive verb. The verb that needs object for complete sense, that is called transitive verb. For example, he plays. Now it is not giving complete sense. Why it's not giving complete sense? Because it needs object for complete sense. If you put object here, then it would give complete sense. So here plays is your transitive verb. You can have a lot of examples, like for example, if I say she washes. Now it needs what? It again needs object. If you put object here, it would give complete sense. If you do not put object here, it would not give complete sense. Therefore we will nominate it as transitive verb. Coming towards the next, that is intransitive verb. In basically means not. Clear? And as we have understood, object, transitive means object, means something that is in need of object. So we could say that the verb that does not need object for a complete sense, that is called intransitive verb. The verb that does not need object for complete sense, that is called intransitive verb. Coming towards one more point, that is, some people say that traveling verb will always be transitive, intransitives, and the verbs which are not traveling, they would be transitive. It is not like that actually. I'll give you example. Clear? Like if we come to the example of intransitive verb, if I say baby sleeps, here sleeps is intransitive verb. It does not need any object. It gives complete sense. Like it is nature of baby, wherever they wish, they just sleep. Wherever they get sleepy, they just sleep. So we can simply say that baby sleeps. It does not need any object for complete sense. And one more example we can have, like we say dog barks. Now it does not need any object. Sun rises. Now this does not need any object. Sun rises in the east. We do not need to put any object after this verb, rises. Now if we say birds fly, again it is intransitive verb. Birds fly. Here this fly is intransitive verb. Now if you see this fly is again traveling verb. it is intransitive here in this situation. It can be used as transitive verb, like for example, if I say he flies what? Kite. Now it needs object for complete sense. What does he fly? He flies kite. So here it needs object. Here it is transitive verb. But in the earlier sentence, birds fly, here it is intransitive. So basically when we come to the conclusion of transitive and intransitive, we understand that any verb which needs object for complete sense, that will be called transitive verb, and the verb that does not need object for complete sense, that is called intransitive verb. And it all depends upon its usage. You cannot say that this specific verb is transitive and this specific verb is intransitive. But when you use them in a sentence, when you see used them in a sentence, then you can easily understand, you can easily judge that which one is transitive and which one is intransitive. You would understand it through its use of object. Is that clear? I hope it will be clear for you people. Welcome to next its kinds, its modes in next videos. For the time being, what you have to do is that you have to share, subscribe, comment, and don't forgetting liking this video. Clear? And of course share with your friends, because sharing is caring. Don't forget to subscribe Humayoon Kakar on YouTube, and you can follow me on Facebook as well. If you have any queries regarding the topic, you can ask in the comment box. You can inbox me on Messenger. Anywhere you wish, you can go. Thank you for watching.